It's another day, the sun is shining. Got to know what's going on around you. Wake up, it's the time to motivate your mind. Come with me, let's make this moment brighter. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Come on and wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Wake up with the Bahamas at sunrise. Hey.
Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise on this fantastic Friday. Of course, for those of you that are celebrating or shopping, it is Black Friday. That is the Friday after Thanksgiving in the United States. To all of our watchers and viewers in the United States and those that are American and live here, we wish you, of course, a happy Thanksgiving. And for those of you who were spending time, enjoying time with family and friends yesterday and giving thanks, we would like you to know that we are thankful for you, for your constant support throughout this journey on Bahamas at Sunrise, and for joining us again today. Before I go any further, I want to wish a very special happy birthday to my good friend Nashawn. I know Nashawn is watching right now, and so Nashawn, I'm wishing you another wonderful year of happiness and success. As you might see, I'm here all alone today. Phil is not with me, but he's going to be back on Monday, and so I'm looking forward to his return. But in the interim, we are going to have ourselves a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous Friday because we've got some great segments in studio for you today. Well, if you did not know, today is the day that the Fusion Superplex opens up. That's that huge building that's right out there on Gladstone Road. We've been watching it go up for over a year now. People have been talking about it very excitedly, and I'm going to tell you that it is an experience. There is nothing like it that I've ever seen. It's almost like they brought an amusement park to the Bahamas, and so very excited that that opening is going to be happening tonight. We've got a special segment with the Bahamian male founders of Fusion today, and so I'm looking forward to that conversation. In addition to that, we spoke with Alive and Rev. They've partnered with Fusion, and so we're going to be finding out about how those three brands coincide together and what the vision is for that partnership. We're also excited because we're talking about film, about the Bahamas International Film Festival. They're in the house with us this morning, going to be learning about what's happening with BIFF, what is the latest, and how you can enjoy the film festival as well. And then, of course, it's Christmas time. Thanksgiving has passed, so I can officially celebrate the holiday season. I've been doing it since June, but you know, for you guys, I waited. And so we can officially celebrate the holiday season. I got my Junkanoo earrings going on, and the Bel Canto singers are in the house. They're going to be talking to us about how you can join them in their Christmastide celebration. So all of that ahead for you and so much more. And guess who's back in studio with me? Godfrey Burnside. So that makes it 10 times better. It is going to be a fabulous show. Call a friend, text a friend. Tell them Bahamas at Sunrise is on. We're also live on Facebook. Get engaged with this conversation. It is going to be a great day. And we're going to take our first look at weather now with Godfrey Burnside.
Weather at Sunrise, brought to you by Bahamas First. First in insurance, today, tomorrow.
Thank you to one and only stars, more than hey, you're starring. And good morning to Giovanni. He's up in the studio this morning. Giovanni Store, he's here with us this morning. In your first look at weather, we do have a frontal boundary across the northwest Bahamas. It's stationary just to the south of Grand Bahama. So most of the activity this morning is happening over Grand Bahama, Bimini, and Abaco. Most of the showers and isolated thunderstorms all moving towards the east. Old New Providence area, you'll have some cloudy period, 1 2 showers, but most of the activity this morning behind that frontal boundary over the extreme northwest Bahamas. In your weather day, variable cloudiness with a few showers, even isolated thunderstorm, mainly across the extreme northwest Bahamas. High temperature 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, we're looking at partly cloudy skies with a few passing showers. A low temperature going down to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And some region highs and lows across the Caribbean, Barbados, 82 and 77. In Jamaica, 78 and 71. In Trinidad, 85 and 75. And the Turks and Caicos Islands, 88 and 73. Across North America, Atlanta, 48 and 37. In Raleigh, 44 and 27. In Miami, 79 and 69. Dallas, Texas, 73 and 53. And Toronto, Canada, 37 and 21. As we go into the weekend, that frontal boundary will lift towards the north. We expect another cool front to move here sometime on Tuesday. But as we move there, beautiful weekend still over the weekend, lots of sunshine, so mild temperature daytime, cool at nighttime. Temperature daytime will be in the mid-80s, at nighttime in the lower 70s. That's what you're up in your first look at weather at sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Back to you, Star.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. Thank you so much, Godfrey. We're having a great conversation this morning about film. Today we're talking to the Bahamas International Film Festival team. Of course, the festival begins next week, and it's been hailed in Movie Maker magazine as one of the top 25 coolest film festivals. That must be so amazing.
Out of 10,000
That is awesome. That is awesome. So here to talk about this year's event, we're very happy to have Kathy McNeil. She's worked with the Student Film Workshop this year. We've got Giovanni Stewart. We remember him very well, of course, from television. And now he's an acclaimed filmmaker of The Yellow Elder. I'm speaking it over you, Gio.
Thank you.
And you know Leslie Vanderpool very well. She joins us every year to talk about the festival. She, of course, is the founder and executive director. Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning, and
Good
thank you
morning,
for
good
having us. We're
morning.
really excited to be having the new and improved Bahamas International Film Festival celebrating 15 years. It's all about
15
cinema
years.
in paradise.
Okay.
Yeah, we're starting this Wednesday at 11 a.m. We're inviting schools from all areas at the new and improved Galleria renovated cinema at the
Okay.
Marathon Mall.
Okay.
And we're showcasing films at Bahamar. Wednesday evening, we're going to be showing a Jamaican film for the opening night,
Okay.
starting at 7:30.
Okay.
That film's called Sprinter.
Okay.
It's an inspirational sports drama that features Usain Bolt and a
Nice.
lot of other people in it, and
Okay.
directed by a Caribbean filmmaker, Storm Salter.
Okay.
And really excited to be having Bahamian films. We have 10 Bahamian films this year. Cuban films, films from Cayman Islands, films from the United States, films from China, films in Switzerland, films from, gosh, all over the world.
Yeah.
Like 25 feature films we have,
Wow.
and 24 short films. And the most exciting part of it is everybody's going to be seeing these films for the first time.
Wow.
So everything's new.
Okay.
And the prices are $15 for a film,
Okay.
or $8 for students and seniors, or
Okay.
$6 for a group of 6. And one of the Bahamian films was really excited to have. Let's start with the lady first. Kathy McNeil, she was involved with the Student Film Workshop.
Uh-huh.
We combined it with D.W. Davis because we had the Senior Citizens Charity Organization be a part of learning how to make film,
Okay.
in addition to 5 other organizations. And then Giovanni has the film The Yellow Elder
Uh-huh.
Rec. That's collaboration with Stuart Cove,
Okay.
being our yeah. So there's just so much, and panel discussions. Hollywood's coming to the Bahamas.
Excellent.
And from November 28th to December 2nd, and then we go to another Hollywood, which is Hopetown.
Okay.
And that's December 2nd to December 6th with the Screenwriters Residency Program.
All right, so I mean, this is a lot going on. 25 films is a lot.
25
Panel
films.
discussions, I'm sure, are a lot.
25 films.
That's a lot. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, that's a whole lot of information.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get into more questions with these two amazing people right now. But if people are watching and want to find out where they can find which film is showing when, is there a website?
There's a website. It's
Okay.
www.bintlfilmfest.com, or you can Google it. And because it's Black Friday, we're offering discounts, 30% discounts on all tickets
Oh,
purchased
wow.
online. You can purchase the tickets at the My Favorite Things, which is a store in Cable Beach.
Okay.
In the plaza in Cable Beach, Cable Beach Plaza. And then you can purchase in person at the Film Festival office, but that number is 698-1800.
Okay, all right. So I mean, I'm excited, and I can't wait to talk to you guys. So you've been working both with students through the Senior Citizens Organization. You are well known as an actress for some time in the Bahamian community. What was it like coming back into film and doing it from a different perspective? Because you did a different role this time, right?
It was actually my first,
Okay.
but it's interesting, it's challenging,
Okay.
and I am really getting to know a lot of things.
Okay.
I'm persuading lots of children
Mm-hmm.
to try and participate
Okay.
and enjoy the movies that we have available for them.
Okay. Okay. and so we want to encourage, of course, students to take advantage of those student
And
rates.
seniors.
And seniors, of course.
Everyone.
I'm sure schools can contact you about special
Yes.
programming and
Yes.
discounts
Yes.
as well. Gio,
Hi.
I know you've been working on this project, so I'm so excited to see it come to fruition.
Thank
How
you.
long has this been in the making?
Well, actually, my project is the Yellow Welder Rack, but I just want to say, first of all, thank you for having me here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Hollywood. Leslie, thank you. And thank you, Biff. Thank you so much.
Thanks to our sponsors.
Thank you, Stuart Cove. Stuart Cove. So yeah, basically,
Tourism, Alive, Urca, Bahamas,
Frankie Gone Bananas.
SLS,
Yeah.
Grand
Bamboo
Hyatt.
Shack. Yeah, we.
No, they're not.
Frankie Gone
Budget.
Bananas. Yeah, no. Basically, what's happening is the HMBS Yellow Welder. It was decommissioned early in this year.
Okay.
And in May, we actually sunk that. So Stuart gave me a wonderful opportunity. He said, Giovanni, I want you to capture this.
Okay.
You know, and so we were able to capture it. So we captured it from the time that we were leaving the Defense Force base, the ride out, the setup as we were about to sink it. We sunk it. You know, we have the GoPros on. We're going down with the boat. Stuart was going down with the boat. And then, you know, myself along with a number of other divers, photographers and videographers, we would have gone and we would have dove the HMBS Yellow Welder wreck for the first time. So the Defense Force was so wonderful to donate it to the Bahamas and to the world to be used as a recreational dive site for divers and also to be used as an artificial reef for fish. So it's going to be a habitat for so many different types of underwater marine life.
And
so
then
it's wonderful.
everything
Yeah.
is based on water this year, it seems, because
Yes.
we're taking
Aquaman.
our closing night film is Pigs of Paradise,
Okay.
directed by Charlie Smith.
Okay.
And so it's about the pigs in Exuma.
Right.
You know, so it's very interesting that we have made this beautiful array of films from around the world. 59 filmmakers are coming to the festival along with the Bahamian films.
Okay. I mean, this is awesome. And I love the fact that the festival, of course, goes over like this 2-week period, but all along you've been doing these student workshops. All along, people like Giovanni have been working on film. And so even though it culminates in this, it really is a process all along.
It's a process, and we showcase it. We celebrate cinema at the end of the year. So this is everybody's hard work being showcased on the big screen with friends and family to enjoy their hard work. The Governor General of the Bahamas will be joining us for the opening night.
Okay.
We have people from South Africa, people from Switzerland. Everybody's excited to celebrate cinema, and it just, you know, all of this excitement around Galleria, around film venues, around other places that, you know, people getting involved with film. It just shows you how ready we are
Yeah, certainly. And I mean,
to
certainly
celebrate.
15 years in is a big celebration. To have made this top movie list out of 1,000 years. A round of applause, definitely. I'm agreeing with you,
Leslie's been
For
working
all of us,
hard.
for all of us.
For a
Working
long
very-
time, for a very long
by
time.
herself.
And of course, she's
No,
been
no,
supported
no.
by people like you who've
Board
come in
members,
and done the work. So we thank you guys so much for joining us this morning on Bahamas at Sunrise.
Thank you so much.
And remember that you
Please
can
come
Google
out.
Bahamas International Film Festival, get those Black Friday tickets in,
Yes.
and of course you want to be a part of the celebration. Thanks
Yes,
again.
thank you.
You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We'll be right back.
Do you want to know more about the scriptures, the early Christian church, its teachings, suffering, other religions, the authenticity of the Bible? The Anglican Theological Institute is for you. Enroll in a 3-year certificate program. Classes are conducted from NASA and Freeport on Saturday mornings. Don't miss a class. Stay connected anytime, anywhere, with high-speed internet. Contact us at 603-2481. Visit our Facebook page. Pick up an application form at any Anglican church or at Addington House on Sands Road. The Anglican Theological Institute is for you.
Good afternoon. First response. How can I help you?
I've been in an accident on West Bay Street. Can you send someone to help?
Yes, ma'am. A first response team will be there in 15 minutes. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine, but a bit upset.
We're glad you're not hurt. Please, try to relax. Our team will take care of everything as soon as they arrive.
First Response provides immediate on-site service and support from the scene of an accident through the claims and repair process. And it's free to all Bahamas First insured drivers in New Providence every day for any type of accident. If you drive and want First Response on your side, call 321st or visit bahamasfirst.com for the name of an authorized Bahamas First agent. First Response can't prevent an accident from happening.
But it can certainly ease your mind when it happens.
You've seen them in elections 2002. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. You've laughed with them in elections 2007. Count it again. And you're still talking about elections 2012. What just happened? Bahamas, get ready to shuffle with them one more time. It's the hilarious comedy elections 2017, the final shuffle.
Listen, man, we are on the precipice and move of a mighty move in this country. Yes. And I'm here to pontificate. Listen, man, you can't stop me now. Listen, even
It's the laugh you've been waiting for May 12, 2017.
A is A, B is B, C is C. It's like 1, 2, 3. I am Christian, I am Bahamian, and I am FNM. In that order. Give us a chance, man. There gotta be more than 2 parties in the race, man. We. Look at us. We too pretty.
In Freeport, November 30th and December 1st at 8 p.m. and December 2nd at 4 p.m. Nassau, December 8th at 8 p.m., December 9th at 3 p.m., December 10th at 8 p.m. Elections 2017, the final shuffle, the must-see show of the year.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. Now, if you are as excited as I am for this next segment, oh my goodness, I'm finally talking about the thing that you've been seeing going up on Gladstone Road, that 100,000 square foot facility overlooking Lake Cunningham. It is the Fusion Superplex, and tonight is the night that we get access at the soft opening. It is the nation's newest entertainment complex. It's got 9 movie theaters, including the region, okay? I'm talking about the whole region's largest IMAX screen, and the soft opening is here. Listen, if that's not exciting enough, we get to talk to the dream team, the men behind this amazing space who are all Bahamian. So excited to have with us today Dominic Richards, who's the Chief Operating Officer, DeMarco Gibson, who is the Chief of Security, Maintenance and Facilities, and Takoyo Bridgewater. He is the man with the plan. He, of course, is responsible for the legal counsel here at the Superplex, and all of these are the visionaries behind what is going to transform our nation, I am sure, through entertainment. Gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
How y'all feeling?
We're excited.
Excited?
Excited.
Your COO here, Dominic, he's looking a bit tired. I'm sure it's been exhausting as you've come to this day. We've been watching, just driving by and seeing the magic happen, but you guys have been behind it. And Takoyo, I know you personally, so I know that this has been years in the making.
Yes.
Talk to me about the dream behind Fusion.
Well, the dream all started about, I can say, 10 years ago, okay?
Wow.
We were impacted by entertainment in our country, and we decided that we wanted to do something about that, okay? We personally are persons that go to the movies. I personally go to the movies every week. And we looked at that and we said, this is something that we can tap into right now. We can bring an innovative, refined, a new version on the family entertainment experience, because Fusion Superplex is more than just a movie. Of course, it was serendipitous through all of the obstacles that we encountered throughout the years, where we developed the model that we have right now, because it all started with an IMAX, okay? And I call Mr. Richards our research guru. He went out, he looked, he found things that we can incorporate into Fusion. We sat around the table. As everybody knows, we sat around our dominoes table, playing dominoes, and deciding what we would bring to the Bahamas. And we decided to bring this model here. And this model is about the entire family entertainment experience. It's about coming here and wanting to stay. It's about not leaving until you've experienced all of what we have to offer, from the movies, to the ice cream, to the coffee, to the play area, to the arcade, and just the experience of sitting down, talking with your friends, being on our free Wi-Fi, and being able to enjoy the facility in itself.
All right, well, you had me with the word free, right? We already know that free Wi-Fi is something that people are looking forward to.
Exactly.
But I love the fact that you mentioned some of the other things besides the theaters. We're obviously sitting in a theater now, but there's a playroom, there's an arcade, there is culinary options. And you are the COO, obviously, and you've done a lot of the research into this. So tell me, Dominic, then, what are some of the things that you were most excited about for the opening today?
I think that when you're trying to rebuild your community, you have to put things in place that allow the community actually to participate. So, you know, a lot of our first exposures for the community was they were afraid we're going to be so expensive and they wouldn't be able to participate. They're afraid that we're going to disenfranchise the very people we actually have built this facility for. So when we look at it, we say to ourselves, we're all family men. We all believe that if you're going to actually rebuild your community, you have to start with the families that actually have nothing.
Okay.
And so even if you come in and you go to the arcade and you can play a game for $1 or $2, or you can get some coffee, it's about how do you allow the community to come in, participate together, and grow together.
Excellent. I love this, man. Y'all making me so happy. I just want to be here every day now, right? Because I'm just supporting this vision. So one of the issues that we have, unfortunately, and you talk about rebuilding the community, is the idea that we may not necessarily be safe all the time. And so people are concerned. If I drop my kids at Fusion, because you guys have so many different things for them to do, or if I'm there and I'm watching an adult movie, but I have my kids in the play area, how can I make sure that they're safe? What are the safety measures that you all have taken to put in place, DeMarco, as head of security, to make sure that people can come here and have a good time without worrying about their security?
Well, we are in connection with the police force.
Okay.
We just had a tour with them just the other day, walking through the facility, making sure that we have everything we need from fire protection, safety, and when it comes to the whole unit, when it comes to the people coming in, family members, we want to make sure it's safe. So from the police standpoint, we have that aspect sorted out. We have in-house security. We hire a number of persons coming in and we train them to do exactly what needs to be done. We have the technology in the building. We spend millions of dollars on technology when it comes to CCTVs and everything that we have in the facility to complement safety. So we have, the building is watched. The building is looked after 24/7. So we are safe and we are secured in the best way we can be.
I mean, this is exciting. So we know the vision now, where it started over the dominoes table. So we can't knock on men when they're playing dominoes, right? Some good ideas come from there. We know about this desire to help build the community and to make sure that it's accessible to everyone. And we know that we're safe while we're here. So let's talk about what's happening in here, right? I had the opportunity to experience something called 4D. And it was amazing. Like, y'all made it snow. And for a girl from the Bahamas, that was a big deal for me. Talk to me about the actual experiences that people can have here at Fusion.
Well, let us start with 4DX. Now, 4DX is our environmental effects theater, okay? The movie and the environment or the theater is coded, whereas what's happening on the movie, you're going to be experiencing it when you're sitting down. We have snow, we have rain, we have fog, we have wind, we have a little tickler at your foot, so if you're in like a horror movie, you'll feel a little tickle to the bottom.
Oh, I can't watch no horror movie, say that.
Yes, we also have the seat effects that move left to right. So I always tell persons, just imagine you're Dominic Toretto in the Fast and the Furious, traveling down the road. And as you travel down the road right now, and he goes to the right, your seat goes to the right. If he goes to the left, the seat goes to the left. So it's really big, and we only have about, I think, 100 and, how many seats do we have in 4DX?
124.
124 seats. So we believe that it's going to be big. It's a total sensory experience for all persons of all ages.
Okay. Now, one of the other things I love about this this Cineplex is that you've actually partnered with another Bahamian company. You've got connections with Rev and Alive. And so if you can talk to me about that, Mr. COO, how did that partnership work, and what was your vision for bringing them on board?
I think our vision was we wanted to make sure that we had a partner that had the agility because of the amount of technology we have to make sure it's consistent. And we believe Rev and Alive have done an amazing job in helping us build infrastructure. You know, as much as we love Starbucks coffee, in the States, you can download your music onto your iPad and just enjoy that aspect of it, but you need to be able to do that in a facility where the Wi-Fi not only works, but the Wi-Fi gives you enough capacity to do a lot of other things.
Makes sense.
And so Rev and Alive has done an amazing job partnering with us even beyond that aspect of it. Another aspect that they've actually done is they've partnered with giving you and our employees phones to allow them to communicate with each other. And so as we build different things like our loyalty program that we're launching, we're partnering with them so that we can give the community as a whole a combined experience that we increase the average value that the customer gets.
I love it, man. I can't wait. I can't wait till tonight. I hope y'all got your tickets already. If people have not gotten tickets yet, how can they still get them?
Well, Rev and Alive stores have an exclusive access to that right now. We'll be launching our app on our website in the coming days, leading up to our grand opening in December. But one of the things we are really excited about is how do we make sure that the partnership we have is actually going to benefit not just the average Bahamian customer, but we're looking at doing things in Project Empower, where we're going into the schools and we have Alive are powering us forward to actually go into those schools and change our community from that standpoint also.
Man, listen, gentlemen.
Well, we definitely have to indicate, and I always indicate, that Project Empower is something that I feel so proud about, because that's our edutainment aspect of Fusion, where we bring entertainment and education together through IMAX. And IMAX, of course, you know, is Image Maximum. That's our large format theater that is immense, that has the entire IMAX experience, and we bring the kids there, we sit them down, and they get to learn, definitely.
Gentlemen, I wish I could just stay with you all day, but I know you have things to do because tonight is soft opening. So we're going to have to leave you now, but I just want to thank you for being persistent with this dream and for giving it to us in a community form. You can tell from your hearts that you want this to be about the community, and we're certain that it's going to be a phenomenal addition to Bahamian entertainment. So thank you all for joining us this morning on Bahamas at Sunrise.
Thank you.
You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We're at the Fusion Superplex. If you do not have your tickets yet, you'd better find your nearest Alive or Rev store and get on the list, because it's about to go down tonight. We're going to be back with more after this commercial break.
Good morning and welcome to a special edition of Movie Scene, with movies opening up at the Fusion Superplex this weekend. First, in the IMAX theater, we have Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald.
We who live for truth, for love. The moment has come to take our rightful place in the world where we wizards were free. Join me or die.
That's your brother?
I think that might have been the best rabbit of my life.
In the 4D theater, we have Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Hey, kid! Wake up!
Ralph, what is wrong with you?
Start churning butter and put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off!
Ralph, what is it you're trying to say?
We're going to the internet.
What?
Wow, look at all this stuff.
This is the most beautiful miracle I've ever seen.
Ralph breaks the internet.
In the XS3 theater, we have Creed 2.
You got everything to lose. This guy's got nothing to lose.
I ain't got a choice.
That's the same thing your father said, and he died right here in my hands. Listen to me, this guy is dangerous.
But you don't think I could beat him?
In the regular theaters, we have Dr. Seuss's The Grinch.
Excuse me, are you getting that?
No.
Next up is Widows.
My husband left me the plans for his next job. All I need is a crew to pull it off.
Why should we trust you anyway?
Because I'm the only one standing between you and a bullet in your head.
It's what I've learned from men like your late husband and my father, is that you reap what you sow.
Let's hope so. Now, the best thing we have going for us is being who we are.
Why?
Because no one thinks we have the balls to pull this off.
Last but not least, Robin Hood.
This is the story of a thief. You wanted to steal, now's your time. He stole from the rich and gave to the poor.
What else you got?
I call him Robin Hood. It's got a nice ring to it, don't you think?
£1,000 for the man who brings me hood!
This is not going to end well.
COB prepared me to be a leader by teaching me to work hard for what I want. I'm the first chief internal auditor at the University of Bahamas. To me, that's an honor to be able to do that. I feel like I'm giving back to a university that gave me a start in my life. I'm Errol Thompson, and this is my UB.
Apply today at www.ub.edu.bs.
Wait, that's Omar Little from The Wire. You think everyone is Omar from The Wire?
Wow, it's really nice to meet a fan.
It's like he's right here. I telling you he's being all type shows and stuff?
And you know, Rev Go Play plays a lot of good movies and TV shows.
Excuse me, can't you see we're watching something else? Rude.
Settle all your pop culture disputes with Rev Go Play. Watch, record, and stream all your favorite shows wherever you are. Free for all Rev TV subscribers. Rev, you and us together.
I'm Jennifer Baisden, Group Sales and Marketing Manager for Bahamas Air, and it's my pleasure to invite you to experience Houston. From out-of-the-world excitement at Space Center's Houston, the gateway to NASA's mission control, to the over 10,000 restaurants representing cuisine from more than 70 countries. Houston has it all. Come, experience Houston with direct service on Bahamas Air. For more information on flight and packages, visit bahamasair.com.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. We're at the halfway point of what we hope that you've been enjoying, a really fun show. First starting off with the Bahamas International Film Festival, then moving on to the Fusion Superplex. Certainly when we take a look at film in our nation and the desire people have to see themselves on screen and share stories on screen, we know that we're building just the beginning of what is sure to be our Bahamas version of Hollywood. So congratulations to all of those who are achieving super milestones. And we're going to continue on with that conversation because the Bel Canto Singers are here. And they, of course, are celebrating another Christmas tide. We're going to have all of those details for you as we come back around following weather. And in addition to that, we're going to be talking to a live Rev about their partnership with Fusion. We're going to be learning more about their specials and what you can look forward to as customers and consumers from those brands. And of course, today is Black Friday. That means that Alive also has some specials going on in store today. So when you stop in to buy those tickets, you can also stop in and get those Christmas gifts. We're going to continue on with a great show, so we want you to stay with us. We want you to call a friend, text a friend, tell them Bahamas at Sunrise is on. And of course, only great things happen when you're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. We're going to take a second look at weather now with Godfrey Burnside.
Weather at Sunrise, brought to you by Bahamas First. First in insurance, today, tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, Bahamas. Yes, second look at weather sunrise. We're going to look at the tropics. 7 more days left in 2018 tropical cyclone season. And we are watching an area, non-tropical low pressure system is forecast to develop off the southeastern coast of the United States by Saturday. The low is then expected to move to the east-northeast over the warm waters of the western and central Atlantic through the middle of next week. And interest in Bermuda should monitor the progress of this developing weather system over the next few days. This system has a 0% over 48 hours, but a 30% over the next 5 days. Elsewhere, tropical storm formation expected during the next 5 days. On the local scene, from boundary, stationary just south of Grand Bahama and Abaco, triggering off showers and thunderstorms over that area this morning. But we have some cloudiness across the area. 1 or 2 showers will be passing through by late morning. In your marine forecast, Weekends look pretty good for boating. Variable cloudiness, variable winds at 10 knots or less. Seas less than 3 feet throughout the islands over the weekend. Then your tides. You can expect a high tide at 7:23 this morning. The next low tide will be at 1:50 this afternoon. High again this evening at 7:41. Sunset is up 5:18 this evening. Rises more at 6:33. UV index 7. Your water temperature 79 degrees Fahrenheit. And the moon phase, full moon. External look, as that from left towards the north. Expect a lovely weekend, so weather-wise, lots of sunshine, some mild temperatures at daytime, cool at nighttime. Temperature daytime will be in the mid-80s, at nighttime low 70s. And we do expect a lovely weekend. That puts the final look in your weather sunrise. I'm Godfrey Burnside. Bahamas Sunrise will be back after this short commercial break.
WTO memberships will bring benefits to the Bahamas. These benefits include increased economic growth and development, increased opportunities for Bahamian exports, higher employment, better income for Bahamian workers, lower cost of living for Bahamian consumers, increased choices for Bahamian consumers, modernization in government services, and better relations with trade partners. These benefits, combined with progressive planning and execution by our private and public sectors, will produce a better life for Bahamians.
World-class success through bold leadership. Hubert Edwards Global presents the second annual Success Summit 2018. Dynamic local and international speakers. Life-changing presentations designed to fuel your success at Super Clubs Breezes on December 1st, 2018. Your investment is only $100, including lunch. Our speakers, Dr. David Burrows, Simone Edwards, Peter Hall, Shivago Lang, Duquesa Dean, Mario Moxie, Kendall Major, Carlos Palacios, Cheryl Bazard, Gowon Bo, Carlos Mackey, Simone Bo, Valentino Monroe, Wellington Hepburn, and Rodney Bain. Also, Hubert Edwards, as he shares his personal success journey. Fitness experts, Nathan Sweeting from Elite Wellness, and Donovan Roll of J Fitness. Hosted by Chavez Brown. For more information, visit our website, nlsolutionsbahamas.com. Tickets are available at all Cash and Go locations and online at tickets.cashandgobahamas.com.
Welcome back to Bahamas at Sunrise. 'Tis the season for the Belcanto Singers Christmastide Gala, coming up next weekend and featuring wonderful performances, a silent auction, delicious food, and so much more. Here to tell us more about it, we're happy to welcome Eldridge McPhee. He's the director of the Belcanto Singers. Good morning, Eldridge, and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm excited that it's Christmas time again, and I can always mark that by the Belcanto Singers Christmastide, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, we open the Christmas season every year. Christmastide for the last 19 years has been held the first weekend in December. So we have dubbed ourselves the event that kicks off the Christmas season here in Nassau.
Certainly, and after 19 years, I think that you have the right to say that.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that is consistency, and always consistently excellent. There are 2 nights for the Belcanto Singers to go out and showcase their wares, and for us to enjoy you. Talk to me about the 2 separate nights.
Well, the first night, we started with just a gala night.
Okay.
We grew from 4 singers to now we're almost 32 singers.
Wow.
And so first night is a gala performance. We perform. There is a full gourmet reception and wines. We have silent auction. And some things we didn't talk about so much is we do have vendors.
Okay.
We have Sonia Roll with her design, original design bags, necklaces, etc. We have Che Monet candles, and soaps, etc. And for many years we've had Trevor Tucker, who is one of our local renowned artists, bringing in prints, which are affordable from his originals, along with ceramic Christmas ornaments.
Nice.
That he has become very well known for.
Okay.
And they will be selling, these are affordable Christmas gifts, and we actually get a portion of their sales towards the charities that we sponsor, who will benefit from the evening's proceeds.
I mean, that's exciting because I always thought about the gala as, I guess, the fine dining, and then certainly the ticket prices are a bit higher, but I didn't realize that you had all of the other things happening as well.
Yes, it's a full experience, yes.
Okay, and so that's the gala night. And then the second night is more of a relaxed night?
No, it's just a concert only. We will be at Christchurch Cathedral.
Okay.
So actually we have a full chamber orchestra this year.
Wow.
We have members of the South Carolina Philharmonic Orchestra and other friends coming down, and we have our own Sila Poitier, who plays the contrabass. It's formerly we know it as the double bass.
Okay.
We have members of the local community on brass instruments, Gary Francis from the Bahamas Police Force concert band, on timpani, among others, Lamont Gibson on trumpet and others. So we will present music for Christmas from Handel's Messiah. We've taken excerpts, so the first half of the program, which will be about 35 minutes, will be music by Handel.
Okay.
And then the second half will be what everyone knows, the big numbers like We Three Kings, Joy to the World, O Come All Ye Faithful, all beautifully arranged for orchestra and choir.
All right, and so that will happen at Christchurch Cathedral.
Yes.
Which date and time?
Christchurch Cathedral is December 1st at 7:30. We start sharp.
Okay.
We, under the patronage of Dame, Her Excellency Marguerite Pinlin, who will be in attendance. And so when the bell goes boing at 7:30,
the music starts.
The national anthem goes up. The concert for both evenings are no different, but it's a different experience.
Okay.
When you can sit down and have wine and so on before the concert, and look through the silent auction, look at the wares from the various vendors, versus being on there at 7:30 on Saturday evening, and just to hear the sound of that many voices with the instrumentation in that lovely space. It's a different experience. And so we have people who attend both.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. And so the gala will take place where? Where is the gala
At
this
Balmoral
year?
Club.
Balmoral again this year.
We have partnered with Balmoral Club now. I think this is our third year partnering with Balmoral Club for the Christmastide Gala.
Okay.
And so it's also a lovely space. It's beautifully decorated for Christmas. So as you come up the driveway, the experience starts from the driveway. This year, the events are in memory of a dear friend of mine and a dear friend of Belcanto, because he's a huge sponsor. He was one of the managers at JetBlue, one of the regional managers, and he passed away on his birthday, September 23rd of this year.
Wow.
His name is Keneal McPhee. We call him Kenny. His family calls him Neil.
Okay.
And so we are doing these performances in his memory.
Okay.
And we have a special candle by Che Monet. Each year moving forward, we will have a keepsake candle, and this one will be dedicated to him, and it'll have his name along with our Christmastide logo embossed on it.
That is excellent.
Yes.
And so my condolences, obviously, but wonderful
Thank
that you're
you.
honoring him in this way. You talked to me about the charities, and I'm hoping that we can get to that, but ticket prices, because I'm sure people
Ticket
are wondering.
prices, we are still a bargain
Okay.
for food, full concert, silent auction vendors at $125.
Okay.
For the gala night, and the concert only is $25 at Christchurch Cathedral.
Okay. And will proceeds from ticket sales also be going toward the charities that you donate to?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So the gala night is for charities, and the concert only is to help us with our programs.
Okay.
We travel every year in the spring, almost since inception of the bel canto singers, because Christmastide came before, when it was just a group of friends.
Right.
We are in our 13th, going in our 14th year as bel canto singers.
Okay.
And we are ambassadors for our country. We have flown all over the eastern seaboard of the United States and Canada, just promoting choral music and music of Bahamians to others.
That's excellent.
Our charities this year are, and has been, well, the AIDS Foundation of the Bahamas Scholarship Fund in memory of Solomon Wellington Adderley, who is the first administrator for the AIDS Foundation. And we have been able to put one HIV positive student through university.
Wow,
and
excellent.
So that is the purpose of that. And it is to remind people that the face of AIDS has no particular gender, color, and the people are living successfully with the disease. And so we've done that and to honor his memory and all the work that he did in the community. But it's wonderful to have met, and of course the person's name, etc., has always been concealed,
right?
Because there's still huge stigma around this in the Bahamas.
Well, it's excellent that the concert is taking place on December 1st, World AIDS Day, and so I'm sure we'll see that connection. But we want to thank you so much for joining us, and certainly hope that people can reach out to you.
Also, I want to mention that we have we've partnered with the Rotary Club of East Nassau, and they are the muscle and the brains behind our silent auction for the last 3 years. And so their scholarship fund as well will benefit from that. And yes, it's been wonderful to partner. Corinne LaVille is the president of East Nassau Rotary, and Robert McDonald and Rafiq submitted along with a whole group of executives. It's wonderful to work with them. Yes, indeed.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic night. It always is, as I've heard. And so I hope that people will come out and support something meaningful but also beautiful as we celebrate the Christmas season.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back after we take you to your Alive weekend calendar.
Good morning, Sunrisers. This your boy Sovereign with your Alive weekend calendar. Fusion Superplex soft opening, Friday, November 23rd. Fusion Superplex, Gladstone Road. Tickets are available at Alive and Rev locations. Movie showings include Widows, Creed 2, Fantastic Beasts, The Crime of Grindelwald, Dr. Seuss's The Grinch, and Robin Hood, starting at 11:30 a.m. Ministry of Youth, Sport and Culture presents National Sports Hall of Fame Class 2018 Induction Ceremony. Friday, November 23rd, Government House, 6:30 p.m. Bahamas Law Enforcement Cooperative Credit Union Fun Run Walk Health and Wealth Fair. Saturday, November 24th, leaving from the Credit Union grounds at 6 a.m. BAIC presents Authenticity, Bohemian Arts and Crafts Show. Saturday, November 24th, BAIC grounds, Alcester Road and East Sunrise Highway. Freeport, Grand Bahama, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. SAC Alumni Association presents Lighthouse Awards and Gala. Saturday, November 24th, British Colonial Hilton. Red carpet entrance 6:30 p.m. Cocktail 7 p.m. Dinner 8 p.m. Part proceeds in aid of SAC development projects. And that's your Live weekend calendar. To have your event posted on the calendar, please email kalbury@tclbahamas.com. Alive, believe in best.
I told you we were hanging out at the Fusion Cineplex today. Fusion, of course, is seeking to change the face of entertainment in the Bahamas. And to do so, they've secured partnerships with other innovative technology-based brands. You know them as Rev TV and Alive. And here to discuss that partnership with us, we're happy to welcome John Gomez. He's the Chief Operations Officer at Rev. We're also happy to have Kendrick Delaney. He's the Senior Alive Business Analyst. And you know this beautiful face well. Miss Anissa Adderley, she's the Alive Brand and Inventory Champion. Good morning and welcome to Bahamas at Sunrise.
Good morning.
A pleasure to have you all with us.
It was great to be here.
It's an exciting time. Obviously, two of my favorite brands, if I do say so myself.
Okay, good.
And you're partnering with Fusion. So this is exciting stuff. I want to start with you, Mr. Gomez, and find out what is the deal happening with you and Fusion over the next 5 years?
Okay, well, just to give you some history on this whole thing, right? I mean, this journey, we started this journey about maybe 2.5 years ago.
Wow.
Even before the concrete was poured.
Wow.
And so when we look at where we are today in terms of having this partnership, I mean, it's just an exciting time for us because it took effort and time and work. And that's what a partnership is all about, to get to this point. And so in terms of what the partnership brings and in terms of the innovation, we talk about the loyalty programs that the potential for us to create. And so I'll talk to you a bit more about that, but there are tremendous opportunities in how we can leverage the partnership between the both entities.
Right, and when we consider that cable started out in video, now we're looking at this big theater, which is of course bringing video in a new way to homes. We recognize that either actual technical capacities that you all are sharing as well, right?
Yeah, so when you think about the video, right? So Cable Bahamas, when it first started, it started with the video product. And so when people look at Fusion as it is today, the first thing when they look at this complex, they think about video as well in terms of movies. So there's a natural fit when you look at the two entities. But it's not really about the video because it's about the experience, because this facility is really about the experience it brings and will offer to its guests, to the customers that come here. And so for Rev, in terms of what we can provide all of the internet capacity that's required in order to be able to ingest the content that need to bring those movies in, to put on the screen so that the guests can enjoy them whilst they're here.
Excellent, excellent. And it makes sense. I think about some of the other events that Rev has done in the community. I know that the leaders here at Fusion obviously have a great heart for the community, and it seems like a natural fit. And then, of course, you bring in Alive, which has been bringing life to the country, even just in terms of its marketing and its advertising. And again, there's a natural fit here. So what is the Alive partnership with Fusion going to bring to the overall entertainment experience, Kendrick?
With the ability to connect to so much persons Alive has, over the short 2 years that we've been working, we've kind of grown so tremendously. We have 30% of the market now, and every one of those persons have a smartphone in their hand. So we're kind of emancipating the person. So whether they're watching on their TVs at home or in the devices in the car, or they come here for this beautiful experience, they're all connected. And myself, my portfolio is a lot of digital products. So when we listen to some of the leaders here at Fusion and what they want to do with time play, what they wanted to do with the 4DX, all of these things kind of married really well with our digital plan for the future. So Alive is really on board with all of this.
Excellent. Time play. Run that one by me again. That sounds exciting. Do I get to go back in time? How does that work?
Time play is one of these unique experiences where you could have a live interaction with everybody in the theater. Even though you're anonymously sitting there, you can still play together on the screen with your Alive device in your hand. Any device, really, smartphone. But having the 4G LTE network that we have, you have a really fast, super seamless experience. So you could play together games, you could win prizes. You just download this app from Fusion, and it allows you to connect with people in the audience. Have some time to kill a bit at a time before that movie comes on that you're waiting for.
Cool. So you're creating like another community in addition. That is, oh man, this is good stuff. I'm excited about this. Okay, so this obviously would then fit really well with the live round, right? And so I'm going to turn that over to you now and find out from you, Anissa, why did you guys get excited about Fusion? What about them and you think makes the brand work?
Well, from the very beginning, since we heard about this, we know that this is something that we wanted our brand to connect with. Star, when you think about the innovation and the fact that our brand is built on innovation, it was only fitting for these three powerful brands, the most powerful brands in the country, to form alliances. And so I'm happy to be here to represent the Alive brand, connect with Mr. Gomez, and have Ken here because we've worked so diligently on this project, and now it is Friday, and we are just so excited about what we're going to offer our customers. The Alive brand has been built in over a period of 2 years, and we've done so much. We've made major investments into the community, and we see what Fusion has in store, especially with their project Empower and how they're going to be empowering the young people of the Bahamas. And it just fits perfectly with what we're doing at Alive with our brand and empowering the young people through our Believe in Best Art initiatives, as well as all of our other community initiatives that we have going on. So it's a great day for us.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. And I know one of the things I love about being Alive myself is that you guys have a great rewards program. So I'm looking forward to some Fusion rewards in there, right? Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. How do you envision, Mr. Gomez, Rev adding services to the network that will enable integration with Fusion's products and services?
Well, there are several ways to do that, right? I mean, one of the first one is loyalty programs.
Okay.
In fact, let's back up for a moment. Even before we open, even before today, right, one of the things that we've offered and done for our customers is to enable them to be able to come into our mall store, our Rev store, and be able to purchase tickets directly from the store.
Right.
And we offer this to all of our customers first, before we sent out to the public. Even here for today, our Rev customers, along with their Alive customers, will be in here and will get first dibs to see this fantastic facility that we are a part of.
Right, and so by being a customer of Rev or Alive, you're already getting those rewards that I mentioned, right?
That's right.
And so that's exciting, and I think cable continues to offer those types of services to their customers to give them an advantage, and that's one of the things that we're looking forward to. I'd been talking with the founders another time, and they were saying, we want loyalty. We want to say, come on in, watch a movie, get a reward, come back and see a free one. And so it seems like that type of partnership will work well across all brands. So that's exciting.
Yes, it certainly will.
Okay, and then for Alive, when you think about what it is that you're going to be adding in terms of your partnership experience, can you talk somewhat about Time Play, which I'm excited for. I didn't download the app. I don't know. I didn't know about that, so that's actually pretty exciting for me. But what are the other technical capacities that you guys are providing in terms of, just mobile data and the opportunity for people to connect that way?
Well, I mean, we mentioned loyalty. We have an app called The List. It's already on your Alive phone. So if you're an Alive subscriber, you're already rewarded for doing what you've been doing, which is, working with Alive. And Fusion has their own app coming out, which is Fuse Points, and that allows you to earn points, and so you can, you can have all these types of experiences here. You can have your kids here on property. You can go to the theater yourself. You can interact with some of the content that's playing on the screen, and all of these allow you to gain more points. Already, you can get discounts as an Alive subscriber to Fusion's offerings. But across the board, there's a lot more digital experiences happening there. I mean, sense, sounds, and movement in one theater. In another theater, you have like premium VIP experience. And Alive and Rev are really combining forces to kind of help help Fusion really take this forward. And so I think today is going to be an impressive day for the Bahamas.
All right. So Mr. Gomez, and I'm going to end with Anissa after this, but why should people come out today? What do you think they're going to expect to see?
Listen, first and foremost, let me reiterate. I think I said it earlier in terms of this facility. It's not a movie theater.
No.
Okay, it's an entertainment complex, and so people are going to come. You have to come and experience it for yourself. There are restaurants here, the Starbucks, the ice cream, just the entertainment alone, socializing. You're meeting your friends out here, and it's a place to hang out and have fun and have nice, clean fun for the entire family, which is really important.
I think it's so exciting. I feel like I'm at an amusement park, honestly. It's like somebody flew me away, and they took me to an amusement park every time I come here. And it's every time I go to a live event, I feel alive. Like you guys chose the perfect name for the company because you just do so much in terms of entertainment. There's a great spirit among your network and among your teammates and your champions. Why should people come out today knowing that this is a partnership with Alive, Rev, and Fusion?
Well, definitely it's going to be a great experience for everyone that comes out today. Alive is going to be giving back. RAF will be here giving back today. So we have tons of promotional items that we're going to be distributing to everyone that's coming out today. And, it's just going to be an exciting time. I'm just so happy that and so proud of the five young Bahamian men. It's just an amazing and inspiring time, just to witness this. And for Bahamians just to come in and enjoy and see what 5 young Bahamian men were able to do because they dared to dream and believe in best.
Oh, man, perfect ending. I'm even going to add any wrap-up. But Ken and Mr. Gomez, thank you all so much for joining us this morning. Looking forward to an excellent day today. You see, I'm wearing my jeans already because I'm ready. I'm ready. Like, I'm just ready to go. But it's going to be a great time.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. You're watching Bahamas at Sunrise. I've got all the big brands in the house, man. I'm feeling pretty big myself this morning. We're going to be back with more after this commercial break.
Christmas wishes. What if they all just worked?
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart believe. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Believe, oh yeah. Here we are as in olden days. Happy golden days of your arms. Faithful friends who believe in us, gather near to us once more.
We work all year round to help entire communities to flourish. Together, let's bring some light into our lives. Alive, believe in best.
Ajax Cleanser, 14 ounce, now $1.39 at Solomon's.
So who really own the Nassau Container Port?
Boss, that's easy. The government.
I do.
I do. Thank you. I do.
I do. And one day, he will too.
I do. Knock knock.
Here at the Nassau Container Port, we've diversified our ownership to give hardworking Bahamians a piece of the economic pie. And we'll continue to grow so that we can give you a consistent return on your investment. That's our promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for tuning into Bahamas at Sunrise today. We hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Before we go, it would be remiss of me to not acknowledge once again the family of Byron Ferguson and all those at this time who are dealing with loss. In this instance in particular, I cannot help but feel like we must all be called to do our best work at every single time. Whatever capacity we find ourselves in, whatever it is that we put our hands to, that we do it with all our might, that we do it with excellence, with courage, and with leadership. At the end of the day, we are all counting on each other to save each other. And so I wish you a wonderful weekend. We're going to see you back here on Monday. Make it a great one. Bye.